Fing my busty blonde neighbor for the first time. This happened a long time ago, but I still think about it since it was a really hot experience. I had been out of college for several years and managed to save up money for a small townhome. I had only lived there for several months and didn't know many of my neighbors yet, but my neighbor Ashley would make small talk if she saw me outside. I wasn't attracted to her since she was older than me, at least at the time I considered her to be older, haha. I didn't know much about her, save for the fact that she was divorced and had 3 kids. She was blonde, with a thick body, large round SS, and giant soft TTS. She had a cute face and was a nice and sweet person to talk to. She rang my doorbell one afternoon when I got home from work, which I thought was strange since in the past we only talked if we saw each other outside. She said her kids were gone for the week and she needed help moving a shelf in her house. She said it wouldn't take long, so naturally I agreed to help her. I was a little self-conscious because she was wearing a tight tank top, and her giant TTS were practically spilling out of it. She caught me staring at them a couple times while we talked, but didn't seem to be offended by it. She was talkative when we got into her house, and it eased any awkwardness that I felt. It turns out she was much more outgoing in private than in public. It only took a couple minutes to move the shelf, and in hindsight I think she was just making an excuse for us to be alone together. I was about to head out when she blurted out, "Why do you keep staring at my TTS?" I was completely silent at first and had no idea what to say. "I'm not staring at them." "Yeah, you are. Why do you keep doing that?" She wasn't mad, and had a small concealed smile on her face. "It's an accident." "I don't think it is." "Do you like them?" "You're older than I am, I don't think of you that way." She got a fake pouty look on her face. "Oh, you don't like them?" "I mean, yeah, they look nice, I suppose. Maybe you're afraid your girlfriend will find out." "I don't have a girlfriend." "Oh my god, you're single? But you're so hot. We should F around with each other." I had been slowly backing away from her, and at this point I was flat against the wall and couldn't back away any further. She was pressed right up against me. I was looking for an excuse to leave, but was turned on at the same time. I couldn't hide my hard pee-pee since it was pushing right into her stomach. "I think I should go." "Don't go, stay." Her hand reached down and started stroking my pee-pee over my pants. I let out a low moan. "You like that? This feels weird." "Then why are you moaning?" "I need to leave." "I know how to change your mind." She pulled one of her giant TTS out from her tank top. It was really SI how she had to use her entire hand to do it since it was so big. She grabbed me by the back of the head and pulled my head straight into her TT. "Oh yeah, suck my TT." "Oh F." There was no resistance at this point. I lifted her tank top off to reveal her giant TTS. She was a little chubby with age, but overall still had a voluptuous, SI body. I barely had a chance to admire her body since she was all over me. She pulled my shirt off and undid my belt buckle. She went on her knees and pulled my pants down. "Oh my god, I knew you had a big pee-pee." She slapped my pee-pee against her face and then began sucking on it. "F that feels good." My hands reached down to feel her TTS while she sucked my pee-pee. She wrapped her TTS around my pee-pee and I started grinding my hips into them. We went on like this for a long time. I felt bad since I wasn't doing anything for her, but she seemed to be enjoying herself all the same. "Oh god, I think I'm going to CM." She spread her hand out and moved it across her face, signaling that she wanted me to CM on her face. I grabbed my pee-pee and stroked it. It was a powerful feeling to stand over like this while she smiled in anticipation. She had been edging me for a long time, so I left a big load on her face. She looked so SI staring up at me with a face full of CM. What she did next caught me completely by surprise. She smiled, stood up, and ran across the room. "Hold on, stay right there." She ran across the room and grabbed her phone. She came back and got on her knees. She grabbed my pee-pee and pushed it near her face while making a SI grin, then took a selfie. I stared in disbelief for a moment, but was very turned on by the fact that she wanted to take a CM selfie. She giggled slightly. "Sorry, I like to record myself." "You make adult films?" For a first, she looked a little sheepish. "Yeah, just for fun, I like to make adult films kind of a lot sometimes." "Oh god, I think we're going to have fun together." We had intimacy many more times after that, including this day. I'll write more stories about it, but this was the start of what ended up being a series of very hot experiences.